Very good morning, friends. Welcome back to Competes. Today, friends, we will discuss on the competitive examinations. So, in our session today, we will emphasize on the smart ways to score in reasoning. So, friends, one more thing before we start our session today, that is, in slide you will get less information. You need to mainly emphasize on the audio, which I will be conveying you or communicating, or you can say I will be expressing my experience to you all. So let's start with the session today. Okay, well friends, in reasoning or you can say any competitive examination, friends, keep in mind the main thing is the more you prepare, the better you score. So practice is very important as it helps your brain's capacity to solve any questions or any competitive questions or any reasoning questions faster. So friends, reasoning section. In any competitive examination, there will be reasoning section. Am I correct? So reasoning section, friends, is quite huge. But if you plan a proper way, in a systematical way and selective learning, you can easily crack any competitive examination. Be it for bank examination, be it for insurance examination, be it for any competitive exam, you can easily crack, provided you should have a proper planning and a selective technique or a method for learning. So the reasoning section can be distinctly, you can divide into three main parts. That is your normal reasoning, your usual reasoning will be coming. Then comes your visual or you can say non-verbal reasoning. Your last reasoning comes your high level reasoning. So friends, mainly in any competitive examinations, the questions based on usual reasoning are the highest, followed by the visual or non-verbal reasoning, and then comes your high level reasoning. So we will just have a gist on the topic wise analysis of any competitive examination. So usual reasoning, as I stated, just usual reasoning, it comes, the questions based on usual reasoning comes the highest. So what comes under usual reasoning? So friends, the topics under this category or this usual reasoning are, you can say, series, all series, your numeric series, your alphabetic series, etc., your directions, your ranks, your alphabet and dictionary, coding, decoding, analogy, classification, arrangement, directions, etc., will be coming under usual reasoning. Next, friends, we will see what comes under the heading visual or non-verbal reasoning. The topics under this category are your triangle, your dices, your figure formation, completion of pattern, then comes your figure matrix, mirror image, paper folding, images, rule detection, etc. will be coming under visual or non-verbal reasoning. Your last comes your high level reasoning, wherein the topics under this category are statement conclusion. There will be there four statements. Conclusion would be there, you have to select any one conclusion out of the four conclusions, etc. This will be coming under high level reasoning. Then comes, friends, these are the main three level reasonings, that is your usual reasoning, non-verbal reasoning and high level reasoning. You need to prepare all these according to the preference and the importance of the topics. Only then you will be able to score better or you can crack any competitive examination. Now friends, so for any competitive examination, friends, keep in mind speed plays a pivotal role. Second comes here, you need to prepare a study plan. There should be a study plan without which you cannot expect to crack, or you can say as you cannot be able to crack. So first thing you need to do is to prepare a study plan. Accordingly, revisit the exam pattern or the exam site, the syllabus of any competitive examination which you will be attending. So once you are familiar to all those basic details, you can start following an exam strategy on how to prepare a reasoning ability or how to prepare for any competitive examination. So I will quickly give you a key points which will help you to achieve better score or better marks in your competitive examination. So first, friends, keep in mind you need to prepare or create a priority list. So which means you need to prepare a list wherein you can list out the crucial topics or the important topics which you need to solve or you need to practice a lot, and start solving those questions based on your, like what is based on, if you think a certain question is toughest for you, or a certain concept is very hard or complex for you, you need to practice on that continuously and build up your speed. Second comes here, you need to concentrate on the basic concepts or the basic topics. For example, speed friends. A speed plays an extremely pivotal role in any competitive examination. But what if you are new to the concept altogether, friends? In that case, as a fresher, you need to prepare or you need to understand the basics first, friends. Accordingly, you need to practice a lot, so thus your speed and accuracy gets built up over time, and you need to practice a lot for that too. So you can expect to crack any competitive examination. Next important list comes your quantitative topics on your reasoning. In reasoning also quantitative topics are there, friends. Am I correct? Just I mentioned you the three topics: usual reasoning, non-verbal reasoning, and your high-level reasoning. In this reasoning, alphabet dictionary, then comes your coding, decoding, analogy, classification, rule detection, series. These are the numerical topics, or this will employ concepts of numerical aptitude. So what is this, friends? These questions are highly competitive and it also requires a good amount of practice to solve, friends. Hence, you need to allot a little extra time to these questions, so that in the exam you will, in a less time, you can solve many questions at a right time, right manner, and a right answer you can get. Next friends comes here to you need to enhance your vocabulary. So by enhancing your vocabulary, it will, like what you say, it will fetch you to more options. Like for example, if you're enhancing your vocabulary, not only you'll be able to crack your competitive examination, or not only you'll be able to expect you can crack your the competitive examination, also you can enhance your vocabulary in your language, English language. Test of English language, you can enhance your vocabulary. So updation, there is knowledge updation would be also there. So questions based on reasoning are known to be a quite manipulative and confusing in terms of language. So to understand the questions better or more, you need to work on building your vocabulary too, friends. So this will also help you in your English section. In your competitive examination, this will also help you in your English section too, friends. Then friends comes here, you need to give a special attention towards coding and decoding questions, friends. Yes. So what is coding and decoding? You need to mainly work extra for your coding and decoding questions. Why? Because the number of questions from this topic just keep on climbing every year, friends. And you can easily crack these questions provided you have practiced them enough. That you can crack easily. Any question would be that you can crack easily. Then you need to solve your previous year's question papers. This pointer goes without saying, friends, because you cannot secure a good score in your upcoming examination if you are not familiar with the level of questions asked in your last year's exam or previous year's question papers. Hence, lastly, try solving on those questions as the practice papers for your upcoming competitive examination. Last comes your unit. After following all these strategies, lastly but not last but not the least, you need to mainly analyze your performance regularly. In a day wise or in a week wise, you need to analyze your performance. So all your efforts, preparation, your study tips, your study strategies, all will amount to nothing if you have not revised them regularly. So analyzing, friends, analyzing and examining your performance helps you know which areas you are lacking or which areas you need to work upon more. Hence, make sure you mark your level of preparation in a performance sheet and understand how much effort you need to emphasize it, or how much effort you need to put in further, so that you can able to crack, or you can able to crack the any competitive examination.